Right, cool, we're good.
Yeah, so it was it was over each of the coaching skills workshops were run over 2 days.
Okay.
And it was basically training around coaching skills for carers, so carers and ex-carers, for them to be able to go into people who are currently caring and kind of use those coaching skills to help them.
Okay.
Because the coach for care had done some research, and what they found was a lot of the current carers found that when some professionals were coming in, maybe talking to them, they felt they kind of didn't understand where they were coming from or what was going on for them. And
Right.
they realised that people who were currently caring or ex-carers are such an amazing untapped resource to be able to kind of help support these people.
Of course.
So the coaching skills, that was the idea, that they would be able to win, and rather than coming from a place of, oh, I know what you're going through, I've been there, and this is my story, it was, how coaching holds that space for the person to kind of be able to explore what's going on for them. So that was the idea behind kind of the core coaching skills training.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
And so what sort of, I actually came down to one of the learning lunches with Anna, and like I think it was the last group that went through, and she was running through like some of the stuff in the book and some of the tools and stuff. But like, what sort of like things were you teaching or training the people, like tools? And I saw some of the ones that were like planning your day and some simple and effective ones like that.
Yeah. So there was this the kind of core coaching skills, like your open questions, listening, kind of holding space, all of those kind of skills. And then as the coach for care also had coaching models.
Yeah.
So it might be just something simple like, kind of how to plan the day, the kind of the circle of control. And there was also some creative exercises, like kind of maybe drawing a picture of the current reality from one side of the page, and on the other side of the page, drawing what you would like the future to look like using kind of drawings rather than words. There's also tools like the Wheel of Life, so just to really help someone kind of maybe zone in on particular areas that they would like to work on. There was Future Yourself. There was lots of different kind of tools like that we used. And what happened was the first day was on those kind of really basic coaching skills, and then the second day we kind of explored the coach for care and lots of the other tools that they might use. And with it, what was said was that it would be okay that if they wanted to go in and have an exploratory session with one of the carers, but also they had this kind of toolkit of lots of different tools and techniques that they felt that might be useful if something came up for one of the carers.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and so how did you? I think you did a majority of the training with the groups, right? And I think Ken only did one of the training.
That's right.
Yeah. So how did you overall feel that the training was kind of received, or like, well, you probably heard with feedback and stuff, or how did it help particular individuals with certain things that they'd experienced?
That was amazing, because I think not only did it really help them that they were able to go off and have those skills to be able to help coach carers.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of them kind of fed back that they felt it helped in their own relationships, in their own lives, and not only the skills they were equipped with after the 2 days, but also even the kind of the camaraderie and what they learned about themselves within the workshop and the training itself.
Yeah.
Because as you know, when they were kind of taking on those skills, they were practicing the coaching themselves, and the conversations that were had around the table really helped them kind of delve into some of the stuff that was going on for them. And even the camaraderie within the group over the 2 days, it was such a nurturing, encouraging space.
Yeah, of course.
That it really, it was just lovely to see how they grew over the 2 days. Of, it might be something like when we started, about advising and kind of feeling that, because a lot of people have the perception that coaching is that you go in and say, don't worry, you can get through this, and this kind of cheerleading kind of champion.
Yeah.
And not that there's no place for that anywhere, but it was unlearning as well as learning to unlearning that actually that's not what coaching is about. And, just kind of suspend some of the beliefs for now, just try these things on, and after 2 days, if you don't like coaching and you don't want to give it a try, that's absolutely fine with you. It was just kind of this invitation to let's try these coaching skills as we are taking a step back, using style and all of those things we do as coaches. And it was really amazing to see everyone after the second day going, wow, this was so powerful.
Yeah, of course. And you sort of moved on to my next question, which is some of the things that you took from it or like really enjoyed from doing the training.
What was my main thing that I enjoyed? I love just seeing the progression, how quick, to see such a big jump in 2 days.
Yeah.
And to see how everyone bonded in those 2 days. It's just a lovely, just the people were amazing. To hear their stories and to hear how they were using something that was maybe really quite painful for them, or something that they've been through, how they kind of came out the other side, and their stories of strength and courage, and then how they were using that to kind of give back to other people. It's just really, it's really beautiful when you see that slice of human nature, and see, being around all those people and see that they want to give back from what they've been through and how it kind of changed them. And it felt very, I felt very privileged to be part of that.
Yeah, and to be honest, I've had like really good feedback as well from Anna and the people that I spoke to from some of the training groups about you as a trainer. And they were all like, oh, her energy's amazing, and Anna was saying what was nice was that you weren't, when people were perhaps, not quite getting it or doing it this way or that way, like you were kind of controlling the situation, but in like an encouraging way and stuff, whilst maintaining the energy. And I was like, I'll be sure to forward it on, because I'm sure everyone like to hear positive feedback about how they're facilitating things like that.
Oh, thank you. That's really lovely. Thanks for sharing that. It's always nice to get nice feedback.
Of course, yeah. And just sort of the last question really is, how did you enjoy like the partnership with St. Christopher's, and how did you feel that it worked, and what this sort of program offers to people that are in perhaps helping others deal with difficulties, or in this sort of coaching? Because like you said, it's a very untapped area. I think this is quite not experimental, because I think things like this have been done before, but I feel like before, when it's been done, they haven't been done quite the same, or quite right. So yeah, how did you find the partnership, and what do you think that these programs have to offer people like this?
Yeah, I think it was. I suppose that I start by saying I did the training part of it, but there was so much more that went on. There was supervision. There was, in the beginning stages when they did the research, where there was other coaches who helped them up the tools. So my part was a part in it, but there was obviously lots of other people involved as well.
Yeah, of course.
And I thought it was great. I thought everyone, all those people I came into contact with were so open to it. And, there was so much encouragement coming from all angles. And, there was lots of different personalities in the room. There was lots of people from different walks of life and different experience. Some had never experienced coaching before. Some had a fair idea what it was about. And I felt how that was held, and even followed up. I thought it was a really nurturing environment, not only in the training room, but even, from the stories I heard and the follow-up. It was a real kind of concern to make sure everybody was looked after and all of that.
Yeah, of course.
I think obviously being a coach, I absolutely love, how passionate I am about coaching, but I just think it's sometimes, and especially in maybe kind of quite high emotional situations, or, maybe with people dealing with kind of caring for someone at the end of life, coaching can hold that space where they're really truly listened to.
Yeah.
And I don't think we can underestimate the power and the healing effect that can have on someone, because sometimes people feel they want to go in and fix, and it might be coming from a good place, but ultimately, even with the conversations we had around the table was, even though some of them might have had it might have been caring for parents, and they might go in and coach someone who's caring for parents, even though it's quite a similar story, the journey and how that'll affect them is completely different, because two human beings are the same. And I think coaching really kind of helps to hold that space for somebody else, and I think it's invaluable. And there's probably very few other places that they get to have, like, someone come in and maybe just kind of sit there and hold that space for an hour where it's just theirs, to be able to talk about what's going on for them.
Yeah, no, that's great. Thank you so much. And I agree, obviously, and because I hear so much stuff, and I'm actually going to start the course this year, I think.
Sorry? Oh, it's great.
Yeah, I think because I've had a few people say about it, and I wanted to do it anyway. But it'll be nice for me, because I hear so much of this positive stuff and I see it all around me, but to kind of be a part of it more so by, doing the course and becoming a coach, that would be amazing as well. But yeah, that's been so helpful. Thank you. I don't think I need to keep you for any longer. Is the coach, is it happening again? Is there plans to do another group?
Yes, there's a group on, I think Animus, as far as I know, Animus are finished up with it. Like, I think, I'm not sure they have some supervision, because I think they kind of went in for a while, but I think they are themselves it is going to continue on.
Okay.
I think they're going to do another one in September. I know there's a learning lunch. I think next week Anna texted me about a learning lunch, but I'm away next week for a couple of weeks, so I'm not able to make that one, but I hope you make the next one. And I think that's another thing I love. I didn't say there a minute ago, what I love about the whole thing and the Coach for Care thing is it's lovely lovely that you have the training and it's not just right off you go. Then you have those learning lunches and there's follow-ups and it's really kind of making sure that the whole journey is catered for and people are supported through the whole thing on both sides, rather than just like here's all the training, off you go.
Yeah, and I think that's important too. It's in line with how Animus kind of runs as a coaching school as well, right? So,
yeah, exactly. That's exactly. I think it mirrors Animus really well in that sense, where it's not just okay, here's lots of skills and tips, off you go into the world. It's kind of not hand holding, I wouldn't say, but it's that kind of just keeping a gentle eye, if you like, over to make sure that it's there, and that real feeling of how would I say, it's this feeling of saying to someone, you're really capable of this and you have all the tools and you're really, really capable, but also knowing that if I have a little bit of a wobble, that's somewhere I can go, or if I just need to kind of check in with something, there's somewhere I can go. And yeah, I think it's that mix between encouraging someone to know that they have all it takes to do it, but also know if there is anything that you need to check in with, you can go to, and there's space they can kind of always come back to.
Yeah, it's nice, and I think it's that support that makes people feel more comfortable on a journey like that as well, which is always a good thing to have when you're learning. Brilliant. Well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your time away. Where are you? Are you heading off anywhere nice?
I'm going to the Philippines.
Oh, you are? Yeah. Lovely. That's so nice.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, I'm jealous. I got a bit excited because I'm going to Paris next month, but I mean, Philippines.
Oh, lovely. Actually, look, whether it's Paris or the Philippines, they're sitting in watching the Premier League out in the beer garden. It's all good, isn't it?
Yeah, true. Listen, if the sun's out, I'm happy wherever I am.
Exactly.
Listen,
If you're in good company, it's all good.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a pleasure to talk with you, as always.
You too, Sam.
I'll keep you posted. Well, in fact, perhaps give me a shout when you're back from being away. Have a great time, and I'll just let you know where I'm at with this sort of stuff.
Yeah, brilliant. So if you need any other questions that come up as you're right now, even on my way, you can always pop me an email and I'll be able to jump on the email, and if you need a quick call or email you back, I'll be able to do that as well.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks so much, but I'll do my best not to pest you while you're away, not to worry.
All right, have a lovely afternoon. It was lovely chatting to you, Sam.
Thank you. Take care. Enjoy the time. Bye, Lillian.
Mind yourself. Thank you. Bye.